Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So, in today's reading, it will be general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as always. How I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to just break it up by element, but I'm going to be breaking it up by like elemental dominance in your birth chart. So, not just like you have a fire sign, but like if your natal chart is fire dominant, you'll be up first. So, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So, fire, like I said, fire will be first. If you have a fire dominant birth chart, this will be for you. Okay, so for fire dominant charts, we have a pretty decent spread. I think you're holding yourself back a little bit. And at the center we have the Page of Cups. So right now, it's like you want to get yourself back out there romantically again, but you're kind of questioning it. You're just kind of like, do I really want to? And the challenge is just like the moon. It's just like, how can I have faith in something that I just can't understand, that I can't see, that's still a mystery to me? Because I had faith in things that I thought I understood, and like, you know how that happened. So, influences with the Knight of Cups, you do want romance. You really do. But, and in the past, you did have a lot of success. You've really enjoyed relationships wherever they were that you were in, for however long you were in them, for what they were worth. And I was like, okay, what's the problem with this? Because there's something going on here. Because the Nine of Cups does kind of have obstacles in it, and we have the World. And I think you're in a place where you're ready to move on, but you haven't completely let go either. And so we have, in your goals, we have the Eight of Cups, or Eight of Coins. And basically, I just see this being like, okay, you want to put the work into something that is worth putting the work in, that you actually enjoy putting the work in, that you will see results for, and that will ultimately like have meaning for you. Near future, we have the Three of Cups. So basically, you're going to be celebrating soon. Now, this could be like a friendship, this could be romance, but I think, especially with just jumping ahead with the Fool card being your outcome, getting out there again, and whatever way that is, hanging out with friends more, going on dates, whatever that is for you, puts you into more successful situations. And I think that is a change you're going to make, because your current approach right now kind of is just kind of lonesome, like you're out in the cold and you're just, it's like you need help, but you're kind of resistant to help. And the environmental factors that I think play a part of that, because it's like you're moving on trying to find the thing that makes you happy, but either other people, it may be other people, or it may just be you just being like, okay, maybe this will make me happy, but what if this is better? What if this is better? What if this isn't right? Like, I've settled so many times, but where's the best option right now? Where will I have the actual success, right? And so I think that plays a lot in your mind, and you're holding yourself back a little bit. Hopes and fears. Basically, with these two, if I can hold it up right, the Two of Cups and the Temperance card, I think you dealt with a lot of people who are just like, um, who just like couldn't really. I'm sorry, like I can't think words right now. Um, Dealing with a lot of people that just like didn't do what they said they would do. That it's like, this isn't what I agreed to, and they you're hoping to be with someone who can compromise, who isn't just trying to fight with you, who a little more emotionally mature, and like you want to be in a partnership, not like someone who's just like trying to benefit from your time and energy. You know what I mean? So, signs you could have been dealing with in the past, or maybe you're dealing with in the future. We have Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, water signs in general, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. So with the full and the outcome, I do think you're going to start getting yourself back out there, and the world's your oyster. It's kind of just up to you, and it kind of just feels like, okay, learn the lessons that you should have learned along the way, apply them, and just go where go where you're passionate, go where you enjoy. Like, it's time to embrace that full energy. Like, it's a learning energy, it's an exploring energy. It's like, figure out what you really like. Some of these experiences in the past have you hesitant because you figured out what you didn't like, right? So let's go find new opportunities that make you smile again, um, that really just light you up, that you enjoy being a part of. I think the time to explore is now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go on to the water dominant charts. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, so this is for the water dominant natal charts. So if that's you, this reading could be for you. Take what resonates. So at the center of the reading, we do have the Ten of Cups. And I kind of just see that as, with everything else that's lined out in this reading, you are in the search for what is emotionally fulfilling for you, especially with the challenge being the Ace of Swords. It's just like, the challenge to what's emotionally fulfilling to you is you have no idea what would be emotionally fulfilling, right? And with the influences, it just kind of seems like you're trying to try out new things, but I think you're hesitant to try them out because you're like, well, what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? And maybe you try to do a lot of things at once, or maybe, and it could be in your head thinking like, okay, would I like this? Would I like this? Would I like this? Would I like this? And it seems like you're doing a lot more thinking than doing, than actually trying out. And in the past, I think you did have something you were very passionate about, be it a person, be it a hobby, be it a friend group, whatever this is related to, something that really did bring you fulfillment. The thing is, though, it kind of felt like you had to fight to keep it. Like, and it just didn't last. It fizzled out. So with your goals, with this Knight of Cups, I kind of just see it like you really want to go after things, and you want to get over your hesitation for actually trying things. So in the near future, I think someone's going to help you move past your hesitation. I think, be it a friend, be it and somebody in your life, maybe someone new, maybe someone old, I don't know. But I do think you should let this person help you, or people, help you try new things, because I think you're having a lot of trouble trying them because, like, although you have your current approach, you do seem very enthusiastic, and it seems like it's almost overwhelming because there's so many things you want to explore that it kind of leads to this analysis paralysis that you're just like, I don't even know what to do because there's so many things I want to try, so many things I want to do. And like, I think if you just like allow people in your life to help you, to be with you, to be a part of this process with you and have fun, I think they'll really help you get out of your shell and just be like, all right, let's just try this thing and see how we feel about it today. I do think you need a little help getting out of your shell, to actually try it, because you're really in your head wondering if you'll like it or not. And your hopes and fears, like, you're kind of worried that you'll never find that thing that you really enjoy again, that it's always going to be a secret from you. Um, you're hoping you'll find it out, but there's a little fear there. But in the outcome, I think, especially with this, like, allowing someone to help you, be it someone in your friend group, whatever, I really do think you'll find that thing that you're passionate about, that person, the friend group, the whatever. You'll find something that you want to start putting your energy into, then you'll make that choice and start diving into it more deeply and just find your creativity, your passion again for whatever this is. So just let the people help you. Let them like pull you into a direction. Basic, as long as it's safe, basically. Could be dealing with a fire sign, air sign, um, have Scorpio on here. Don't have to be, but Anyway, hopefully that reading helped you guys and you enjoyed it. And thank you guys for being here. We're going to go ahead and move on to Earth dominant charts. So, Earth dominant charts, we're getting a lot of positive readings here. Um, Hopefully they're true, but just did a Celtic cross. Now, your current situation ain't that great, right? You may be trying to recover from heartache, and it kind of feels like you're putting too much stress on yourself. You may have been dealing with someone very controlling that once kind of gave you the sense of stability. Maybe it kind of went tyrannical. Like they're like, no, you have to do what I say. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just like maybe you weren't dealing with someone, maybe you just really felt a sense of ease, control, and stability in your life in the past that you're not feeling now because there's kind of like this whole like you have to keep moving or you're not going to get anywhere kind of urgency in here. Now, as far as your goals, it's kind of interesting. You got the tower for your goals. So it's just like, so you're cutting out anything that just does not bring you joy, does not um, serve you. Basically, you're just like I'm done. I'm done messing around. Like it's time to. It kind of feels like a growing up energy. Like it's time to get serious about my life. I'm not playing around anymore. And near future, I think these efforts do bring you with the Sun card. They do just bring you these joyous occasions that you really enjoy. Bring back your happiness because like you're you're just like I'm done messing around. Like I'm done being in situations trying to make other people happy that just ain't doing it for me. So you're really focused on what is going to be successful for you, and that is your goal. And even in the environmental factors, I don't think you're letting them play on you because with that King of Wands, it's like, nah, I'm focused on my goals and my goals only, and no one else is going to tell me what to do, basically. So in your hopes and fears, you're really hoping to be successful, that all this hard work will pay off. This could be business that you're putting a lot of energy into because with the outcome, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. This could be just like a romantic connection that will actually last because you could be like getting serious about like, okay, I'm not playing around anymore. I'm not going to let players get to me. I'm not going to um, just waste my time with someone who wastes my time. You know what I mean? This could just be like, oh, it's time. Like, I want to be able to spoil myself, so I'm gonna build this business. Whatever it is, like, you have this energy of like, I'm done being sad and it's time to level up, and you are leveling up, and it's just like you're focused and you're getting it. Like, I don't think there's really a need for advice on here. It's just like don't let people. I think you're doing what you need to do, honestly. Um, Now, I would say in the center of this, well, with the tower, I think you're already kind of focused on getting rid of stuff that really aren't isn't serving you because you are a little overwhelmed, overburdened. So that's it seems like that's already on your mind um if this is resonating for you. So I'm kind of like you kind of seem like you're doing your thing. I would say like okay, you can rest. You don't have to constantly be moving forward. Like you're gonna get there. But let yourself breathe and enjoy what you're creating where you are. You know what I mean? So signs you could have been dealing with or currently dealing with. We have Cancer, Aries, we have Aries and Scorpio, we have Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Earth signs in general. Don't have to be dealing with any of those, just, stating that. So, anyways, hopefully this one resonates for some of you guys because this sounds pretty cool. Like, go get that bag if that's what this is, be successful. Like, wish y'all the best. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to the air dominant charts. Thank you guys for watching. So some of you may have quit your job. I don't know if the death is specifically for a job, but just how this is kind of laid out, I'm like, maybe this is like job related. Um, maybe, maybe not, but there's basically like a decision you made to cut something, someone, a situation, quit a job, whatever, out of your life, and you're kind of guessing if you made the right decision. There's a lot of anxiety on it, whether you want to admit it or not. And you made this because basically you just don't really have that same enthusiasm for it that you once had, and you're trying to find that passion again. And you're just like, it's not really working for me. Like in the past, I was really sure of this, and I'm not sure about it anymore. It just don't feel right anymore. So I just kind of want to move on. That's basically how this feels. And now with the lovers being in the near future, that could be a relationship coming in, but just with how like you wish it would be clear in the future, and how right now, like, yeah, you made the decision to let go, but it's still just kind of eating you up inside and giving you a little anxiety over it. I'm kind of taking that more as a like everything's just going to make sense to you. Maybe when the retrogrades are done, um, it's just going to make sense to you. Maybe someone will say something, a person you were dealing with in this situation that kind of made you realize you need to let go. Maybe something will happen, or they'll say something that'll just be like, it'll just click, and it'll be like, yeah, that is why I let go. I made the right damn decision. Like, I really think that's what the lovers is saying more than like romantic relationship. Now your approach to it, the full, I really just feel like this is like a the old is out and the new is in energy. You're just trying to fill up your time with new experiences and find what you like. Now with environmental influences, we do have the Two of Cups, so I kind of feel like there's you may be breaching an agreement, like that may be part of the keeping you up at night. You may be upset about how this is affecting someone else. Um, maybe that you're romantically involved in. Maybe this is a roommate, like if you quit your job. Um, now, it doesn't have to be quitting your job, but maybe you're just wondering. Maybe part of that second guessing is like, sh- could I have worked it out with this person? Maybe, maybe not. Um, but it kind of feels like um, you're worried about the partner, like whether it be what they think, whether it be how they're doing, like you still have concerns with them in some regards. And your hopes and fears, I think you just want to be somewhere where I was going to say something else, but I hear somewhere where you're appreciated again. Somewhere that feels good to be in, like an environment that you like being in that doesn't feel so forced, you know? And so, with the Page of Pentacles being in the outcome, I think this is going to work out. Now, it's still going to be new. You're still going to have things to figure out. And of course, you're going to be rebuilding, is kind of what this seems like. But it does kind of have that youthful, like enjoying potential again. Like you will find something that you potentially like doing again. Maybe a new hobby, maybe a new person, maybe a new job. Um, you enjoy, I think you'll find enjoyment again, basically, is how I'm taking that as an outcome. Now, um, what was I going to say? Oh, signs you could be dealing with. Potentially, don't have to be though. We have Gemini, Earth signs in general, air signs in general. We have Leo, Aquarius, Aries, and Scorpio. You don't have to be dealing with any of those, just throwing them out there. So, anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, this helped, and have a great day.